I am your computer teacher for class 8. Now we have shared some instruction. Don't raise hand during the teaching. Ask question at the end of the teaching in the chat box. Use hand free if you are using mobile and the headphone for the computer use. Feed your ID and password properly with your name and class. Take care of the time for attending the class. Home task should be done in your fair copy of the subject. If there is any disconnectivity during the teaching, try to join again with 5 to 10 minutes. Don't turn on your video during teaching. Now, I have start the unit number 1, Introduction to Computer. See the page number 15. Supercomputer. When an organized individual want to purchase computer, they will select a computer on the basis of the job, nature and the workload. A student who want to do some educational work need a small size computers, while a big organization whose business in a state over the country would need a big size computer which can handle with all the businesses activities. Computer can be classified according to the size. Number 1 is microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer, and supercomputer. First one is a supercomputer. A supercomputer are the most powerful and most expensive computer. These computers have a great memory and a processing speed. Terminal of the supercomputer can be spread nationally and internationally. Supercomputers are used for solving scientific problems, space program, weather forecasting, animation in moving, etc. Okay. Now, second is a mainframe computer. What is mainframe computer? A mainframe computer are the large size computer. They have more memory and the processing speed than mini computer. These computers are used for handling huge volume of data. A mainframe computer occupying the space of the big room, and the terminal can be spread all over the countries. Next heading is mini computer. Mini computers are the big than microcomputers in size. They have more memory and the processing speed than microcomputer. Mini computers are big than microcomputer in size. They have more memory and the processing speed than microcomputer. Mini computers are used in small organizations to handle medium-sized business. A mini computer consists of the 2 or 3 units, each about the size of the keyboard and occupying the space of the small room. Example of the mini computer is desktop computer, laptop computer, notebook, hybrid computer, tablet, smartphone. These are the types of mini computer. Next is the microcomputer. Microcomputer are small size general purpose computer and are often called the PC. PC abbreviation of personal computer or personal computer. A microcomputer and its accessories cover the space of the table. These computers have limited memory and the processing speed. Even though they are small in size, they are quite powerful and do nearly all the kinds of jobs. Student and the person who has small business use these computers. Laptop, notebook, palm top, and writing pad are the small portable computers which are included in the category of microcomputers. These computers have a small keyboard and the CPU abbreviation of Central Processing Unit. A floating screen, you can carry them easy to handle. They can work on the batteries for the several horses without electricity main. Business people and the students often use these computers when they are away from their offices or homes. Next one is computer or impact of the computers and the internet on society. Impact of the computer and the internet on society. First one is impact of the computer on education. The use of computer for the educational purpose has been highly beneficial for the student and the teachers as well. Computer has impact on the following level in the education. Number one is at primary level. Number two is at high level. First one is primary level. It is mostly used as an audio video aid in the teaching of the various subjects. The use of graphics, sound, animation, and the ability of the such software to let the children fairly interact with the computer makes learning fun. Number two is high level. High level. At a high level, children become more and more proficient in using the computer. Next heading is impact of the computer workplace business. Impact of the computer on a workplace business. In many large businesses, computers have begun taking the place of the human. In warehouses and the factories, a computer could replace human completely. In these kind of jobs, people do the some respective work hour and hour every day of their life. A computer would not need to take a lunch break and the bathroom break, etc., which would result in more houses work in the every day. Store use computer to keep track of their files. Many stores have also started use the cash register that are computer and not just the old box type register. All the businesses keep record on the computer and many of them depend enhancedly on their computer system. Next heading is negative effect in the workplace. Unemployment. Now one is unemployment. People have feared that in other 20 years many might be completely unemployment due to the advancement of the computer. If you book a flight, your name and the information are entered into the computer, which is saved in the database. It would be easy for the talented hacker of the change your information and get you off flight while confusing airline attendants. Next, I think the impact of the computer on a communication. Impact of the computer on a communication, finance, and manufacturing. Computers have not only helped to the forward programs for the finance, communication, and manufacture, but their creation, programming, and the maintenance has become an entirely new industry in itself. The computer industry has become one of the most explosive industries and of the growth on the planet. Employs millions of the people to create, supported them, and occupying the attention of the million more. We are they will be game clear. Next heading is the impact of the computer on work. The impact of the computer on work. Upside it upside, making the work faster, improving the efficiency, maintaining the data, reducing costs, increasing productivity, creating new jobs. The downside, de-skilling, hacking, less earning, reducing the jobs. Next heading is network and internet. Network and internet. What is a network? Collection of various computers and other devices connected with each other to share the resources is called network. Collection of various computers and other devices connected with each other to share the resources is called network. A computer network is any computer system that links two or more computers. A computer network is any computer system that links two or more computers. Network is a computer system that uses communication equipment to connect two or more computers and their resources. Computer network is an integration of the computer system, terminal, and the communication links. Network is a system composed of two or more computers or the terminal. Internet. What is the internet? Internet is the largest network of the world that connects computers located at the different parts of the world. The internet is the wider network that allows computer network around the world run by companies, governments, universities, and other organizations to talk one to another. Internet is a global interconnected network of the thousands of networks linking academic, research, government, and commercial institutions and other organizations. It is a global network that connected more than tens of the thousands of the network, million of the large multi-user computers, and 10 of the million of users in more than 100 countries. It is a public communication worldwide network. The Internet, sometimes called simply the net, is a loosely organized global collection of the thousands of the network. Internet is the largest network of the world that connects computers located at different parts of the world. Way to the connected to the internet. There are three ways to connect to the internet. Via and the information service gateway, via and the internet service provider ISP, abbreviation of internet service provider, via network connection. Next heading is impact of the internet on the society. Impact of the internet on the society. First one is electronic mail. Internet user can send mail messages, data files, and software programs to other internet user and to user or commercial network. Actually, email is the process of the sending messages directly from one computer to another. Second is the voicemail. Voicemail is a system in which a spoken message is stored in the voicemail box. Voicemail is a system in which a spoken message is stored in the voicemail box. Next heading is the internet telephone. The internet telephone. The internet phone capability lets you call people at other computers on the internet. Free services. Other bonus of the internet is that the majority of the information and services available are free. Next heading, sharing of the information. Sharing of information. The internet creates new ways for the citizens to communicate and share information. Next heading is online services. A whole new industries of the purchasing drugs on online is another area where and the produce are innovative. Same companies offer a wide range of the services. Next heading is mailing list. The internet mailing list of the cross between a new group and the email mailing list are the link and new groups in that they allow people to discuss uses of the common internet interest. World Wide Web. The hostess place on the internet is the World Wide Web, a collection of multimedia documents created by the organization and users all over the world. Home page. When you navigate to the particular website, the first page you will normally view of the site. Home page is the home page. The home page is the starting point for the accessing information at a site or in a particular area. Browsing the web. It is a software used to explore the internet. Two well-designed browsers are the Netscape Navigation and Microsoft Internet Explorer. Or search engines. Search engine is an internet resource discover tools that lets people find information by the keyboard searches. Search engines vary in size, content, and the search methodology. Next heading is abuses of internet. Hacking. First one is hacking. With unlimited accessibility, hackers distribute the flow of information on the internet. Hackers steal valuable software, create, search, distribute, copy, copyright photos and songs, and run on the line and security scale. Virus. A virus is a set of malicious instructions packaged itself on the other program or document with which it come into connect. Hacker also plant computer virus on the internet. Number third is worm. A worm is a program that transfers itself from computer to computer over and network and the plane itself as a separate file or the largest computer disk. Number four is unsuitable sites. Unfriendly sites are the frequently available which are socially unwanted for the people of all ages as they are capable of the smoking on the goodwill factors. Wastage of time. Nowadays, youngsters waste their valuable time by the chatting, which must be spent on their studies. Misinformative. There are no guarantees the internet is full of misinformation. Just because something is on the internet does not mean it is true. Next heading is Introduction to Programming Language and Language Translator. First one is what is program? A program is a set of step-by-step instructions that direct the computer to do the task you want to do and produce the result you want. A program is a set of step-by-step instructions that direct the computer to do the task you want it to do and produce the result you want. Program is a set of instructions used to solve a problem. Program is a set of instructions used to solve a problem. Next heading is programming language. A set of rules that provides a way of telling computer what operation to perform is called a programming language. A set of rules that provides a way of telling computer what operation to perform is called a programming language. It is the means of communication between the user and computer. It is the means of communication between the user and computer. A set of rules that provide a way telling computer what operation to perform is called programming language. There are different types of programming language. Three types of programming language. Number one is machine language and low-level language. Assembly language and high-level language. Machine language. We have already learned that first one is machine language. We have already learned that computer work on the binary number system, which use only two digits 0 and 1. All the instruction or program provided to the computer in series of the binary code called the machine language. Writing of the instruction or program in machine language is a very difficult and time-consuming job. Second one is assembly and low-level languages. Assembly language and low-level language. Low-level language were developed to our computer the difficulties in writing to the machine language program. Instead, enhanced of the writing long binary code, short code usually 3 letters, which had the same meaning as a binary code, were used for the writing to the instruction. Low-level language need to the translator program, which convert the low-level instruction into the binary or machine code to perform a task. Third one is high-level language. High-level language. We often use English word in a writing the program in high-level languages. A single instruction in high-level language generate many machines language instruction or code. High-level languages are very easy to learn, understand, and write. High level language also need translator program, which convert the high level instruction into the binary or machine code for performing the task. Next heading is language translator. Definition of language translator. Translator programs are used to convert low-level or high-level computer language program into the machine code. Translator programs are used to convert low-level or high-level computer language programs into machine code. There are three types of language translator. Number one is assembler. Number two is compiler. Number three is interpreter. Number one is assembler. Number two is compiler. Number three is interpreter. Number one is assembler. Assembler is a program that converts an assembly language program into machine language. Assembler is a program that converts assembly language program into machine language. Computer does understand only the machine language. Assembler language facilitates programmer to write program easily, but still it need to convert the assembly language program into machine understandable form. The assembler is used for fulfill into the purpose. 35. Number two is compiler. A compiler converts the entire low-level or high-level program into machine language. A compiler converts the entire low-level or high-level program into machine code. Number third is interpreter. An interpreter converts low-level or high-level programming instruction into machine code line by line. And entire interpreter convert low-level or high-level programming instruction into machine code. Now we have repeat the language translator. Language translator translator program are used to convert low-level or high-level computer language program into machine code. There are three types of translator. Number one is assembler. Number two is compiler. Number three is interpreter. Assembler, compiler, interpreter. Number one is assembler. Assembler is a program that converts an assembly language program into machine language. Assembler is a program that converts an assembly language program into machine language. Number two is compiler. A compiler converts the entire low-level or high-level program into machine code. Interpreter. An interpreter converts low-level or high-level programming instruction into machine code. Now I have explained the machine language, assembly language, and high-level language. We have already learned that computer work on the binary number system which use only two digits 0 and 1. All the instruction or program provided to the computer in series of binary code called machine language. Writing of the instruction or program in machine language is very difficult and a time-consuming job. Assembly language and low-level language. Low-level language were developed to overcome to the difficulties in writing the machine language program. Enhanced of the writing long binary code short had the same meaning as the binary code were used for the writing the instruction. Low-level language needs the translator program which convert the low-level instruction into the binary or machine code to perform a task. High-level language. We often use English word in writing the program in high-level language. A single instruction in a high-level language generates many machine languages instruction on code. High-level language are very easy to learn, understand, and write. High-level languages also need translator programs, which convert the high-level instruction into the binary or machine code for the performing a task. High-level language also need translator program, which convert the high-level instruction into binary or machine code for performing a task. Okay. Next, we have shared the home task. Okay, now we have shared the home task. Question answer, constructed responses question, CRQs, constructed responses question, CRQs, and extended responses question, ERQs. First one is CRQs. How can we classify the computer according to the capacity? Okay, capacity and size. How can we classify the computer according to the capacity and size? Define internet. Write the advantages and disadvantages of the internet. Define internet. Write advantages and disadvantages of internet. Second one is ERQs, extended responses question. ERQs define programming language and its types and explain it. Define programming languages and its types and explain it. Define language translator, explain its types. Define language translator and explain its types. Now, develop 10 MCQs. Thank you, student, and Allah Hafiz.